Guys, it's getting real out here. Allegedly, Diddy is facing RICO charges.
Sean Carter is worse.
Uh-oh. Oh, man. It's one that came through and made us feel like, it was us.
Guys, it's getting real out here. Allegedly, Diddy is facing recoil charges. Seeing Carter is worse. Man, Pooh was the first one that came through and made us feel like it was us. So it looks like Diddy is planning to pull a, if I'm going down on a town and kicking everybody with me, move the buzzrarer. Town is that Diddy is facing RICO charges and he's out for revenge against his powerful friends, including allegedly Jay-Z, the new lawsuit that was just filed against Diddy by his former producer Rodney J. Ness alleges that Diddy has been running ARICO enterprise. Jones mentioned multiple high-profile people who he claims conspired with Diddy. However, some of the names were redacted. And according to the rumor mill, Jay-Z could be one of those names. Meanwhile, rumors also started circulating that Beyonce knows all of her husband's shady business and is now looking for a way to distance herself from the legal showdown. And the streets are talking, saying now that Diddy is allegedly facing a RICO case. Son planning to go down solo. There's talk that he might spill the tea on Jay-Z and possibly even Queen Bey herself. Let's dive into the details. She hosts top secret CI clearance and has represented individuals extradited internationally. Among her notable criminal cases, Bobby has tried international organized crime and racketeering conspiracies. Why did Diddy feel he had to go hire someone that has expertise in RICO cases? Things are getting very serious for Diddy because he was just hit with an lawsuit that accuses him of RICO crimes, and word on the street is that Diddy will do whatever it takes to avoid jail, even if it means snitching on his powerful friends. Now, Jay-Z wasn't named in this new lawsuit against Diddy. However, multiple other people close to him were. Besides that, some of the names were redacted, leading to speculation that one of them could be Jay. We know that Jay-Z and Diddy were as close friends for years. In fact, just a few months before Cassie opened the floodgates with her lawsuit, Diddy said in an interview that Jay-Z is the only person besides his mom who's allowed to call him by his government name. Adding to the mix, quite a few folks in the industry have tossed around the idea that Jay's and Diddy are equally ruthless when it comes to treating other people. Take Jaguar Wright, for instance. She claimed in a recent interview that Jay-Z is even worse than Diddy. However, he apparently knows how to cover his tracks. Seeing Carter is worse. Oh man, he's smarter, he's patient, he's not sloppy. This been lining up people he calls friends and stepping to the side while they get hit by the Gil-Teton for 30 years, and then another person who seemingly tried to warn us about Jay-Z was the late great DMX. Back in 2004, Jay-Z stepped into the role of president at Def Jam Records. And according to DMX, that's when the vibe between them shifted, and Jay tried to mess with the release of his 6th studio album, Year of the Dog. Again, I said I had the crazy track record death. Jam, everything was good. I go to do the 6th album, and somebody over, yeah, when he first got the job, he hit me with the call. Like, and I'm just running the building like you good memo initiation and we don't know what you mean. You don't know, ma'am. How do you listen to a whole album, pick a single, shoot a video, then don't know? According to X, this whole drama unfolded because Jay-Z hanged his mind about retirement and decided to get rid of any competition. Okay, I see what's really good, you trying to eliminate the competition. Cause at first you retire, man, then. Get me off the label now, you back rapping again, man. Turning point for DMX when he realized that Jay-Z was ready to trample over anyone for his gain, prompting X to leave Def Jam, but the trust issues between X and Jay-Z run even deeper, and it all comes back to Jay's alleged connections with some shady higher-ups. Unlike JDMX, stayed true to himself, consistently pointing out how label owners control their artists and how many rappers do demeaning things for fame. Now you got issues with the industry. What's going down with the industry? Dog industry is as full of a bunch of riding, bending over the desk, ass straight up like that. The Ush record label executive. And it's like they're raised to on. As for Jay-Z, he's faced a slew of accusations over the years, suggesting that he's not afraid to toss his friends and partners aside. Enter Dame Dash, the Rockefeller co-founder, who publicly stated that Jay-Z betrayed him by selling out to culture vultures, one of them being Lyor Cohen, the former president of Def Jam. According to Dame, Lyor employed the divide and conquer tactic, pitting black artists and moguls against each other, and Jay-Z happily played along. But that's not all. In 2018, when Lyor showed up on The Breakfast Club, he talked about the substance use crisis, claiming he was sad over DMX's struggles. But when Charlemagne questioned Lyor about signing artists who promote that lifestyle, Lyor bluntly stated, "That's just the way the business rolls. The most danger, it's the most dangerous thing that's facing our society. So I sign an artist that would promote that because I already answered that question. You weren't paying attention. She asked me talent or issues, and I said talent. But I have to I got a business to run. You're going to make Damn Dash take this clip and call you a culture vulture who's Damn Dash. And get this, when DMX passed, they played a recording of Lyor at the send-off ceremony, where he referred to X as a gremlin, so the racing against time was that. We all know X is a gremlin and reckless, and looking for a wall to crash into, X if you listen to X. If you see CXX, this is his death is no surprise, if you listen to, and you watch too, and what? X was, of course, fans couldn't help but connect the dots between Jay-Z and Diddy's connections with these questionable industry higher-ups, with some even speculating that Lyor Cohen was to Jay-Z what Clive Davis was to Diddy. So Clive, Dave died goy, record now. Rumor has it, allegedly Diddy got on his knees for Clive Davis in 1994. And that's how Bad Boy Records came about. But it looks like the consequences are finally knocking at the door with all that RICO stuff. Thrown in the new lawsuit against Diddy, word on the street is that Diddy is devising a strategy to take down his powerful accomplice with him. The new lawsuit was filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones, Georgia producer who worked on Diddy's 2023 album, The Love Album, Off the Grid. According to Jones, he was living and traveling with Diddy for over a year from September 2022 to November 2023. And if you scroll through his Instagram, it seems like he's got the receipts to back up his claims in his lawsuit. Jones alleged that while he was living with Diddy, he captured a ton of video and audio content showing Diddy his illicit friends and staff engaging in serious illegal activity. Jones even dropped some heavy weights in the industry, including the higher-ups at Universal Music Group, claiming they enabled what he called Diddy's RICO enterprise. The individuals and companies named in the lawsuit include Universal Music Group, M-Town Records, AMG, subsidiary Diddy Love Records, label the CEO of Universal Music Lookuk. The comfort of his Miami mansion. Now some of the names in the lawsuit are redacted, however. The reason why folks online are speculating one of the could be Jay-Z is because of Jay's close ties with not just Diddy, but also Universal Music Group in May 2023. It was reported that Jay and Roc Nation signed a major deal with Universal Music also when Jay was honored with the Global Icon Award at this year's Grammys. Universal Music publicly congratulated him and other artists who are under their